id Software has consistently been setting industry graphical standards since the days of Wolfenstein 3D, and continues the tradition with Rage. Built using id Tech 5, this cross-platform shooter impresses with incredible visuals and great gameplay. Id tries a few things new this time around, including an increased emphasis on story, as well as a new weapon upgrade structure and vehicle combat. Though not everything works well and Rage is not a revolutionary product, the end result is another great game from id. Again, Rage looks amazing. The post-apocalyptic setting may be frequently used in games, but you've never seen a wasteland that looks this good. There's detail packed into every inch of the world, from the dusty streets of Wellspring to the spectacle of Subway Town's spiny exterior. Animations and effects are equally good, and in some cases make the game a lot more enjoyable to play. Every time you hit an enemy with a bullet, you see a reaction. Because every bullet has an effect, every shot feels powerful. The character designs and animations are so well done that it's easy to miss that none of your tasks in Rage are particularly novel, and nobody has anything especially interesting to say. None of the game's personalities are more than caricatures.
Oh, I am so glad I got out of bed this morning.
The story, where you emerge from a vault in a post-apocalyptic wasteland and have to figure out how to survive, doesn't really go anywhere either, and fails to deliver any kind of satisfying conclusion. It's all dry, predictable developments that feel as though they exist only to ferry you from one combat area to the next.
You're going to die.
Combat in Rage is a lot of fun. Every weapon feels powerful, the controls work really well, and you'll routinely be attacked by challenging foes, assuming you've bumped up the difficulty level. Encounter design is well done, mixing in special enemy types with the regular grunts. As the challenge increases, you need to use special ammunition types and craftable items to overcome obstacles, giving you a wide assortment of ways to fight. You can cobble together sentry turrets and robots, bladed wing sticks, turn your shotgun into a grenade launcher, and fire off mind control bolts, provided you have the proper materials and schematics. Though the wasteland has big open areas, the first-person shooting is meant to occur mostly in enclosed spaces. You'll need a vehicle to really get around the overworld, which leads to Rage's surprisingly fun car combat, where you'll fire off rockets at other vehicles and take jumps to snag bonuses, or participate in structured town races. The car combat contributes to Rage's overall goofy tone. At times it's an intense shooter experience, at others it feels like an old-school arcade game. This tone is especially true of the multiplayer and co-op modes. The competitive online experience is only car combat, pitting you against others in a variety of well-conceived modes to tear around small maps and blow each other to bits, as well as unlock more vehicles, weapons, and special items. There's also a co-op mode where you and one other shoot through standalone missions, striving to stay alive to build a multiplier and get high scores. There's a lot of content in Rage, from the 10 to 12 hour main story mode to the mini-games, the side quests, to the co-op and car combat multiplayer. If the overall story and personalities of the Wasteland's inhabitants were developed half as well as the visuals, it may have been a more exciting journey. But despite that, it's easy to appreciate its accomplishment. Rage is no revolution, but it is a big, polished, and expertly crafted shooter. For more on Rage, head over to IGN.com.